Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to a very long overdue video. This is my Pride video, my market prep, and my vlog at Pride. And then if you stick around to the end, I'm also going to do a market breakdown and talk about what sold, what I made, all of that fun stuff. This is a long one, you guys. This video is like over 20 minutes long, so grab a snack, grab something to drink, grab your crochet stuff, and crochet with me as I take you on this journey that has been several months in the making. One thing that I do want to say about this video is it is kind of disjointed a little bit. The first half of the video was supposed to be a completely separate video, but I decided just to combine them both together since I didn't end up getting a ton of footage while I was at Pride. So I decided just to make it one longer video. I am going to do like chapter breaks in the video, so if you want to skip around, feel free to do so, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey homies, it is once again that time. It is market season. So I have my first market of the year coming up at the end of June, and it is the Denver Pride, and they're expecting 500,000 people. So I have a lot to get done. So this will be the first of probably 3 videos of market prep and the market itself. So the goal for this weekend is to finish the copious amount of work in progress projects that I have. I have bees that need wings. I have squids that need to be stuffed and filled. I have lots of animals that need eyes. So I'm going to work on that this weekend, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. All right, so here's my bucket of stuff that needs to be completed. I'd like to get it all done this weekend, but I don't know. I'm pretty busy. I'm going to my husband's friend's graduation party. He just got his master's degree, so I was going to go to that with him. And I have some work that I should probably catch up on this weekend, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get to that. But this bucket is also deceptively large. It goes down quite a bit. So I will keep you updated on when I finish things. Okay, I am downstairs just hanging out in my room now. I'm watching Manifest, and I'm going to glue on a bunch of eyes. I kind of separated the stuff that I needed to do by like ease. So all of the stuff that just needs eyes, like no sewing, are on top. Then I have stuff that needs just sewing like the pieces together. So like my Cosmo alien, that needs to be, the plant needs to be sewn into the hands. I need to sew in the ends and then add my felt eyes to the alien. And then I have my chicks that need eyes and need to be stuffed. Those are getting safety eyes, except for one. And then I just have to stuff it and sew it up. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now while I watch TV.
Sometimes it's hard when you're feeling low and you can't figure out which way to go. Oh, there's stars in my eyes, I can't see which way is right. But oh, if there's one thing that I know, it's only up from here, 'cause there's no one else that's me.
All right, it's been like half hour-ish, a little more maybe, and I finished my dinosaurs. So these are the stackable dinosaur pattern. I want to say it's from Meg's, but I'm not sure. If I will put it right here who it's by if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's by Meg's. So I have 5 of those. I love the way they look with the felt eyes. Also, these are a really good size. I made them with Parfait Chunky XL and Sweet Snuggles. So I think they're gonna do well at my market. I'm gonna make some in the Pride colors and just a little bit, probably the next couple days or so. I really like the Triceratops a lot. I think it's really cute. I think the Triceratops and then the Stegosaurus are my favorites. And then I put the eyes on this big Tammy the Turtle. This is a big one. It's like as big as my head almost. But this pink and white Tammy the Turtle, I put the eyes on that as well. So that is pretty much all I'm gonna do for right now. It's D&D night, so IDM, so I gotta prepare for that. But I usually stay up late on D&D night, so I might get some more work done after we're done playing. Okay, so I'm back in my office. It's the next day. I did end up having D&D last night because we had some players that weren't able to make it, and it's a very story heavy session, so we just decided to postpone. So I was able to work on some more stuff last night. I'll show you guys in a second. Today I have a graduation party to go to for my husband's friend. He just got his master's degree. So we're gonna go to that, but for right now I'm getting ready to eat lunch. I'm gonna watch some TV and probably do a couple more things, but I will show you what I got done last night. Okay, so I brought some of the stuff that I finished last night. So I have my mermaid, who I love with the felt eyes. I think this looks so cute. All of my dinosaurs. I love these dinosaurs a lot. I'm gonna make some more for sure of each kind. I finished the lavender cow. It just needed horns, so it has horns now. And then all of those chick bodies that I had got stuffed, got beaks, and got eyes. So I still have some more stuff to do to work on this weekend, but that's what I've gotten done so far. Okay, it is Sunday and it is officially like the end of this like market prep weekend. So in addition to what I've already shown you that I got done, I will show you what else I finished. So I have this little small tote that I had downstairs in my room. So I finished my big bees that I had. So 2 regular big bees. I have 2 rainbow big bees. And then I have this pink bee that was actually supposed to be from a Valentine's Day Etsy drop that I never ended up doing. So I finished that with the eyes. So I have 5 bees. I finished my Cosmo the Alien in the By Pride colors. I made 1 more chick, so I am probably going to stop at 9 chicks. I have 9 mallard ducks and 9 of these. I know it's not a perfect 10, but I really don't feel like making these anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. These are the no-sew birds. I made a bee in this size. I never have made a bee this size. I think this is a good like $10 size. In the Burnett, it's actually the exact same pattern I use for my bee keychains, but with like chunky yarn. So I think I might sell this for 10. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still kind of playing around with that. And then I made another Billy the Goat in Burnett, and I am obsessed with this little guy. So that is what I've gotten done this weekend. And I think that is probably where I'm going to go ahead and call it for this video. This is my first like market prep video. I will probably do a couple more before the actual event. This event is like the biggest event I've ever done. It's the most expensive vendor fee I've ever done, and they're expecting the most amount of people I've ever done for an event. So this is the Denver Pride. They're expecting like 500,000 people. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep prepping away and I will keep you guys updated. Hey y'all, it is time for another market vlog. It is Friday. I have a 2-day market. It is my biggest market ever. I think I mentioned it in my last video. It's Pride, 500,000 people, very expensive booth fee. Yeah, so on a good day, that would be a lot, right? Like that would be a lot to prepare for. However, my house flooded like 2 days ago, and we lost a lot of stuff. And yesterday we spent all day cleaning and getting rid of a lot of stuff, and we're stayed in a hotel. But you know, it's still market season. We still have a market to prepare for, so let's do that. All right, so I am back home now. Went to Walmart, went to Target, got a bunch of stuff. I got a couple more display things. My husband is setting up my shelf right now. I am finishing up my Pride rainbows, adding the keychain, weaving in the ends, finishing all of the keychain stuff that needs to get done. So I'm gonna put on a time lapse while I finish that, and then I will be checking some more stuff off my list and seeing what needs to get done next.
I'm creative and I got a lot of things to share with everyone. Shining brighter than the sun. I'm me, unbreakable, unstoppable me. It's scary to start breaking down to shell, but I think everyone needs a little help. Trying to find that place, need to give myself some grace. Oh yeah, mistakes all I make.
Okay, done with my rainbows. There's all my keychains. So I'm done with all the rainbows. I have 2 bees that I finished another time. I have this F-bomb keychain that I finished a while ago. I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bee keychains that need wings and need the ends sewn in. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and work on that now. Good morning. It is early. It is Saturday. That can only mean one thing. It is time for a market. I'm on my way. Husband is driving, as always. Coffee, as always. And now we are headed to Denver Pride. I'm really excited. It's a huge event. I'm very intimidated. The car is absolutely positively stuffed to the maximum of the brim. But you know, let's go to Pride. Okay, so we made it to Pride. We loaded out, got everything out of the car, got the car out of the event and into a parking space. It was an ordeal getting here, whole thing. Next time we need to get here earlier. But anyway, we're getting ready to set everything up. We have like an hour, so we're gonna try to do this as fast as possible.
I'm unbreakable, unstoppable. Me, I'm creative and I got a lot of things to share with everyone. Shining brighter than the sun. I'm me, unbreakable, unstoppable me.
Okay, so everything's going. Pride is open. There's lots of people. It has been open to the public for 33 minutes and I have made 22 sales. I am overwhelmed, but this is a good problem to have. I will try my best to keep you updated, but there is a lot of people. Okay, so I am awful at updating the vlog and I apologize, but I have a good reason. It has been super busy. I am almost sold out. We've been here for like 2 hours. I'm a little overwhelmed for tomorrow. I'm gonna be making a trip to Michael's or Joann's or getting a same day delivery. We'll see. I'll show you guys the table in just a second.
It's only up from here, 'cause there's no one else that's...
All right, so I know it's been a minute since I've updated. I've sold out. Well, technically not sold out. I have like a few keychains left of the buy and pan pride flags. That's it. I just created my own pattern for a little alien. I'm obsessed with it. It's super cute. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of them and kind of put them on the table. It's 5 o'clock? About 5, just past 5. We're here till 7. We've been here since, we got here at 8 for loadout, but market opened at 11. Everything was gone. It's all gone. and we have tomorrow. So I'm gonna go home and make a lot of stuff. I'll do like a before like little shot of like what I have left, but it's, I mean, an after shot of what I have left, but it's really not a lot. Soundstripe.
Me, I'm unbreakable, unstoppable. Me, I'm creative and I got a lot of things to share with everyone. Shining brighter than the sun. I'm me, unbreakable, unstoppable.
Okay, this is what we have left. Stickers, bookmarks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keychains, I believe. Oh, 6, 7, 8. 8 keychains. And I made some new squids, or some new aliens. New pattern coming soon. But yeah, that's Pride Day 1. I am completely sold out except for those like 8 items. All right, tent is down for the night. We have battened the hatches. So I'm a little nervous with leaving my tent up, but we have all the important stuff out. That's what matters. We're all sealed up. And we will be back tomorrow morning, bright and early. All right, so it is the end of day 1. Like I said, it is 10 o'clock right now. I need to get to bed at least by midnight, but I have no inventory and I haven't been able to crochet since the end of the market. We went to Walmart to get some stuff. I got some more yarn. We got some stuff to bring with us in our cooler tomorrow. But yeah, so it's 10:10 right now. I really want to go to bed by midnight because we have tomorrow, but I have no inventory. So it's okay. Whatever I make tomorrow is just like extra, and that's really cool. So my frogs sold really, really fast. So I'm going to try to make a couple more of those for sure. And then I might try to make something else in the morning or while I'm sitting there at Pride. So we shall see. We'll see what I get done tomorrow, and you know, I will share that. I also plan on trying to film a lot more tomorrow. Hopefully it's not as busy. There is definitely one point where I had a constant stream of people in my tent. I had a line for a minute. So we didn't even sit down for like the first like 3 hours of Pride. But that's okay. We had a great time. It's so much fun. So I will definitely try to get more footage of the actual event tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It is 8:18 right now. We had to go to Walmart to get more ice for the cooler, and then I also needed more polyfill because I sold out yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to make a ton of stuff at home last night. I was extremely tired. So we got polyfill. I brought my yarn with me. Got coffee, as always. And so we are on the way to Pride right now. It's later than we got there yesterday because we only had to do a soft breakdown, which means that we put up our tent walls, but we left like our tables, our shelves, like all of the big items because we weren't allowed to bring our car into the park last night. But tonight we can bring our car into the park. But we're actually going to try to put as much stuff in the wagon as we can and break down without going into the park, because I know it's gonna be fucking crazy to load out tonight. There's so many vendors. It's a huge event, so there's so many vendors, and we're all going to be trying to get into the same area at the same time. So I know that going in yesterday was really crazy. I can only imagine going out is going to be so much worse because we're not like staggered or anything with our times. And we also have to wait for the police department to give us the okay to make sure there's enough decrease in foot traffic that we can do it safely. So I can only imagine it's going to take a couple hours. They said like everyone will be done by 9:30, but it ends at 6 tonight. So I don't want to be sitting around for 3.5 hours just twiddling my thumbs trying to wait until so we can bring the car in. So we'll see. But yes, so we're on the way to Pride now. It's gonna be a much slower paced day. I hope to get some more footage of like the crowds and stuff. So we'll see. All right, we made it to Pride. There's the husband. My husband. It's his birthday.
Hi there.
So that's super exciting. He has his birthday button and glasses on. Super cool. But we're here. I have exactly 8 items to sell so far. I brought a bunch of yarn though. So I will be kind of whipping some stuff up as we're sitting here. I did talk to the event coordinator for our area, and she said it was okay if we like shut down after I completely sell out and you know, walk around the event and stuff. So I'll probably do that since we didn't get to walk around it all yesterday, and I'll share some more footage and let you guys know how it goes. Once it's all completely set up, I will show another little table shot of what I have for day 2. Okay, it has been, what time is it? Do you know time?
10:48.
All right, it's been about an hour almost, and I sold almost all my leggy froggies I brought. I have 2 left. Sold a couple of keychains and a couple stickers and all of my aliens. So I'm working on another leggy. I'm gonna make some more aliens, and just keep making away as the day goes on. We'll see how we do. All right, so as you can see, we are all closed up, and that is because I sold out again. I did bring a bunch of yarn, but I was honestly selling things as fast as I could make them. And I was not interested in doing that for another like 4 hours. So I asked the program coordinator, they said that it was cool if we closed up early and walked around the festival. So we're gonna go walk around Denver Pride and see what there is to do and hang out. All right, so this is going to be the market breakdown part of the video. I'm gonna tell you what I sold and how much I sold it for. I did want to start out by saying, as I said in the video, I did sell out, so that was amazing. I never go into any market expecting to sell out, but when I did, that was very exciting, because especially since I said earlier in the video, we went through a massive flood in our basement and master bedroom. So the extras that Pride gave me were all used in the restoration efforts and replacing a lot of materials and things that I ended up losing in that flood. But that is neither here nor there. I'm going to go ahead and break down what sold. I did also want to say that this booth, I paid $425 for my booth at Pride. That is the most expensive booth fee I've ever paid. That to date, that is still the most expensive booth fee I've ever paid. I'm very nervous about doing another event that size. While it was really good for sales and getting my business out there, it was also very overwhelming. I loved it, but it was extremely overwhelming, and starting back at an empty, zero inventory was really hard. I lost my crojo for a while. I didn't crochet for almost an entire month after this event. So, you know, there are definitely pros and cons to doing huge events. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break down my market. I do have my iPad with me. It has my spreadsheet that has everything that I sold and how much and all of that. I use the Crochet with Bay spreadsheet. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just truly think it's like the best pricing tool out there. And it helps me stay very, very organized. I know how much to pay myself for markets, how much that goes back into my business, and all of that. So these are in no particular order, and I will try to put a picture somewhere on the screen of the item as I talk about it. So first is my bee keychains. I actually have one, hold on. So my bee keychains, or my bee chains as I like to say. This is the Emmy Sue Designs free bee on Instagram. I made 10 of those at my market, all 10 sold. I sell all my keychains for $10 regardless of what they are. So some keychains take me slightly longer than others. I just put all my keychains at $10 for simplicity. I had 9 medium-sized bees. All of those sold. I sold those for $10 each. Next, I had 5 big bees. I believe 2 were rainbow, 3 were regular. That was $30 each. All of those sold. I'm not going to keep saying all of them sold because, like I said, I sold out. So I will tell you how many I brought. You can just assume that all of the ones that I brought sold. But I will keep telling you how much I sold them for. So I had 5 WIP aliens. I sold those for 10 each. I had 1 Cosmo alien in the By Pride colors. I sold that for $40. I had a big platypus that I was a pattern tester for. I sold that for $60. I had two Timothy the T-Rex size plushies in Parfait Chunky. Those sold for $50 each. And then I had one giant Timothy the T-Rex that was pink that sold for $100. That was actually sold to my brother-in-law. He saw it and I sent a picture to my family when I had my setup set up, and he saw it and he was immediately like, I want it. I told him, hey, if you Venmo me before someone else gets to it, it's yours. And he sent me the money, so I pulled it off before the show even started. I had one of the small Timothy the T-Rex. That's the Mary Makes free pattern. I sold that for $30. I had a big Triceratops for the free Triceratops pattern. That's pretty popular. I had one of those that sold for $10. I had 8 Leggy Froggies. My Leggy Froggies are $10. I brought 13 chicken nuggets. I sold my chicken nuggets for $15 each. I brought one Tammy the Turtle in pink and white that was left over from Valentine's Day, actually. But I sold that one for $60. I had 9 of the Haru Crochet No Sew birds in the mallards, and I also had them in the yellow chicks. They sold for $20 each. I made some of the Crochet Grove snails. It's a free pattern on her Instagram. I made those out of Burnett Blanket sparkle yarn, so I called them my sparkle snails. I brought 10 of them and I sold them for $25 each. I brought a rose turtle that is from Happy Turtle Crochet. That was made from Sweet Snuggles, and I sold that for $60. I had one squid made from Parfait Chunky, and I sold that for $30. Sorry, that squid was sold for $40, not $30. I had one sunflower turtle that I sold for $60, made out of Sweet Snuggles. I had 40 rainbow keychains and a couple different pride flags and colors, and I sold those for $10 each, like I said, and I sold all 40 of them. I had one flounder the fish that I sold along with the Ariel for $30. I sold 2 Billy the Goats, one made from Burnett Blanket and one made from Parfait Chunky. The Burnett Blanket sold for $50 and the Parfait Chunky sold for $30. I had 5 of the No Sew stacked dinos made in Parfait Chunky XL, and I sold those for $30 each, and all of those sold. I had one lavender cow that I used the Mom's Stitchetti cow pattern for. I sold that for $40. I made a cow from the Madeline Mayco cow out of Burnett Blanket, and I made it look like a bee cow, and I sold that for $60. I brought 11 Leggy Froggies made out of Sweet Snuggles and Parfait Chunky XL, and I sold those for $15 each. I had a big strawberry lemonade cow that I made a long time ago, right around the time that I actually started crocheting to make stuff for markets. So it was probably in my inventory for about a year before it sold, but I sold it for $60. So if you were following along, I'm sure you could tell that this market was really, really good for me. I will definitely be doing Pride again next year. I plan on bringing like 3 times the inventory. Hopefully my house doesn't flood the night before. It'll be a lot less stressful of a time, but even though I was super stressed out and overwhelmed, I still had a really good time. And I'm glad that after my little break of being slightly burnt out, that I am back in the swing of markets. I have a lot of markets coming up, which is very, very exciting. So I will definitely be taking you guys along with me. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.